What's going on out there, YouTube family? It's the same like here representing Team JVS. I'm back again for another review. I'm not feeling all that well, so I'm gonna be very short but concise as best I can be because Cobra Kai season 2 was freaking epic. Epic! Bruh, like they did so much great with this season. Like the first season was really great, and they didn't miss a step with the second because it started off insane. Like the last episode ended with John Kreese coming back at Cobra Kai, and it started off with them getting into a straight up fight. John and him were just going at it, and it's crazy because Johnny knows what kind of man this actually is, and he's just like, no, like bro, you better get the heck up out of here. And it was a dope fight. But then Johnny starts to get remorseful. He starts to trying to understand him. He starts thinking that he needs help. He starts thinking he can't do this on his own. He starts letting his guard down. And the thing about John Kreese that you gotta realize, he is a Cobra Kai. He is a snake through and through, and he is slithering his way around any kind of opening. And unfortunately, Johnny left himself as well as everybody else in the integrity of the entire team open. It's like, the funny thing about that in terms of the story, Johnny progresses as a character amazingly. Like he is becoming more of a fashioned individual, is understanding, empathetic, battling his own demons and owning up to his own circumstances, whether it be to Robbie, whether it be the way that he kind of led technically Miguel astray in certain aspects, and even like having moments of real like confrontation, emotional confrontation, not just physical confrontation with different individuals, specifically Danny though, because honestly, they had some real fights and they had some real conversations that were needed, were essential. It's just the atmosphere that they built at this point now is bled into other people. And the crazier thing is like the kids, bro. Like Robbie now has looked at Mr. LaRusso or John or Danny as his own surrogate father. Like he lives with them, and he's also like really connected with Sam and starting to like her, and they start a relationship which bleeds into a whole nother problem. But it's like, even if you take Robbie and just focus in on Robbie, like Robbie is gonna be behind Danny's back in any way, shape, or form, even in spite of whatever is happening. And it's weird because the more that he listens to Danny does try to lead him to his dad on certain levels and stuff like that. But at the same time, like there's still a lot of hostility. There's still a lot lacking there emotionally that Danny has that he doesn't even know that he's having problems with. And I think one of the most amazing moments in this season is when Danny had like the different students at his dojo, and they were all about to fight because some of the Cobra Kai members like quit and went over to Miyagi-Do. And like he was like, look, bro, I know how this feels. I used to be a Cobra. And I was waiting for that. I was like, yo, Danny, why didn't you bring this up sooner? Because it's true. Like, he did go through the process of leaving Miyagi-Do. He wanted to be more assertive. He wanted to be a different person. And he did not like what that brought him down to, what that made him to be, which was one of the most fascinating things about this. And there's so much there in terms of the different characters and their evolution. Like Dimitri, for instance. Dimitri as a character, you look at the first season, he's like, he just got a mouth, bro. Like, but it's like because his friend Eli, or now Hawk, is become not just like assertive, but he's become a certifiable bully to him specifically. And everything that he represents, everything he holds true, and as geeky as he is, he's like, I can't do this anymore. Like something has to change. I have to progress. And so he brought himself to Miyagi-Do, and in doing that, that also changed a lot of different things, and it also made the progression of his character evolve in a very fascinating way. But I'm gonna tell you who got the most fascinating art. Even though I love Robbie and I love what they're doing specifically with Johnny and Danny, but Miguel, for real, is the wild card, because technically Miguel was his first student, was Johnny's first student. He did learn no mercy. He did learn all these different kind of things. But throughout this season specifically, after coming off of the tournament, Miguel, like legit, he went down a very dark path. And, Johnny was talking to his mom, was like, look, I'm not gonna let him lead astray. And he started to really talk to him like, what kind of man do you really want to be? Like, what do we say at this point. And like Miguel was like, look, you the one taught us no mercy. Like, no, this isn't right. We can't go down this road. This can't be how this is. And it makes for this dual identity that Miguel has. Like, he is the champ. He is a Cobra Kai through and through. But what does that really mean? What does that define who he actually is? Is he still a good person? And the way, oh my gosh, the way that this joint ends, I don't know where this is gonna go. Like, as far as specifically with his character, not just, you know, physically, but emotionally and mentally, what kind of a man is he gonna be? And it's weird because I've always looked at him more of a Danny type of character, and I don't know. And even with Robbie making the decision he made in the very last episode, what kind of a man is that gonna make him be? Because Regret has progressed these two men to being what they are, and now both are in this bad situation. Taking just Hawk, for instance, we got an episode, we got to see who Hawk really was and what put him down to this road and what he thinks is the right thing and how his connection with John Kreese and how John Kreese used these men, these kids, in a specific kind of way. Very fascinating. Sam gets oh my goodness. Sam as a fighter, she's amazing. As a kind person, she can be, but she makes these impulsive moves just like her dad and not thinking. Like, she's a hothead like her dad, and it puts everybody in this bad situation, especially in between Miguel and Robbie. And it makes for some really bad situations when the new character in this one, what is her name? I forget her name, Lord Jesus. Not Moon. I keep forgetting her name. What is the girl's name? Hold up. Bruh, I can't even remember her name. Is it Carmen? No, it's not Carmen, because that's the mom's name. I can't remember, but, oh, I know her name. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. There we go. Her name is Tori. So Tori is the new girl, and Tori can really fight, but she also has a history, and Sam and her do not hit it off. And it's crazy because, like, Tori already came off jealous of Sam and the way she talked to Miguel about him. Miguel at the time was trying to really get back with Sam and try to do it in a really nice way, but Tori wasn't having any of that. She wanted what she wanted. But also, Sam came off on the wrong way and the wrong footing in her judgment, and it came off very bad. Another shout out to Paul Walter Hazer. They just randomly came in as Stingray as Raymond. Yo, he is hilarious. Good comic relief. He's wild. But I'm gonna tell you this. This is one of the things that I loved about this, is that the nostalgia and the history of Karate Kid is there. It's soaked into this. Like, the different morals and aspect of what's right and wrong, good or bad, they floated around continuously because everybody is making these rash decisions off of emotion, off of circumstance. Like, there's a moment in the season, Miyagi-Do gets trashed. And like, Danny's like, yo, let's put up, shut up, let's go. He went to the dojo. He was like, yo, I want heads. Let's go. And just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Danny didn't care, bro. Like, he came up in there like Bruce Lee. And the other crazy thing, this is the other second thing I was going to say, is that the choreography and the fight scenes, they were dope. He killed him. Like, I don't know who was the fight coordinator or the choreographer, but bruh, there's so many dope fights. There's so many dope choreographed moments. The moment when I was like, I knew this was gonna be next level is when Robbie was at the beach situation and his old friends came up and he got knocked upside the head. All of a sudden, your boy, Danny LaRusso, jumps out. And I was like, bro, can you even do that? Like, my knees would be jacked up doing that. And he was like, no, he was taking names, bro. I was like, fam, this is getting crazy. To the very last episode, and that fight, oh my gosh, I loved it, bro. This is a great season. Can't wait for the third season. I'll talk to you guys a bit later on. I gotta go. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.